or something that they can use as an assistance. So in case this is your first time with me, I'm Heather from Active Newcastle. Okay, so welcome to Gentle Wellbeing. So just remember that by joining in today's session, you are doing so at your own risk. I will give adaptations throughout the sessions, but we do ask that you obviously exercise within your own capabilities and at your own discretion. Please consider any existing medical or health conditions as well. If you feel any pain during exercise, please stop. Obviously feeling the muscles work, etc. is fine, but we should feel that no actual pain, okay? And if the pain doesn't go away when you do stop exercising, please go and seek medical advice, okay? So welcome to today. I hope everybody is well. Just a note, and I'll remind you at the end, that from next week the class is going to go live at 11 AM instead of 12:30, okay? But we'll get started because this half an hour goes by actually quite quick. So we're going to start with our posture checks. So just relax, bringing the feet together. We're going to have the heels together, turn the toes out to a 10 to 2 position, and then line the toes and heels together. So they're nice and parallel, okay? I'm just going to go to the side. So we're going to stand nice and tall, but we want our heels, knees and hips nicely in line. And sometimes if we just do a little movement, rocking around on our feet, just making sure that we're not standing too much on the heels or we're not leaning too far forward, and just come into a nice, easy, steady position. So your toes and heels should be nice. So you've got tripod on your feet, big toe, little toe and heel. We should have contact through all three. Slightly soften the knees, not fully bend. And then we're going to do our pelvic tilts to find our neutral spine. So we're just going to tilt the pelvis forwards using your hands just to feel the hips, so on your hip bones, forward, and then rotate back. Tilting forwards and back. One more time, forwards and back, and then come halfway in between, and that is your neutral spine, okay? Bringing the shoulders all the way up and all the way down. Arms should be nicely hanging down by the side. If you do notice that your hands are creeping around the front, it might just be that our chest muscles are a bit tight, so we're just going to squeeze the shoulder blades together and relax. Squeeze and relax. One more time. Squeeze and relax. Excellent. Nice tall head, so nice long neck. Not letting the chin drop too far forward, but we want to keep it tucked and find that focal point to keep you in nice alignment. Okay. So now that we've got our posture, stay where you are. As long as you can see me, that's great. And we're going to focus on our lateral breathing. Now that's breathing with the lungs. So take your hands and just place them on the ribs. Okay, we're going to take in a deep breath, lifting the ribs, inhaling the lungs, tummy's pulled in, and then exhale out. As we inhale, hands separate and just move apart. And exhale, hands come back together. Inhale one more time. And exhale. Excellent. So now we're going to focus on getting this engaged. So go back to our breathing. We're going to inhale. And then as we exhale, I want you to pull that tummy button. So imagine there's a magnet on your tummy button and it's pulling right into your spine, and pull it into your 100%, as tight as you can go, and then let it go. Inhale. Exhale, pull it into 50%. Hold it there, and then let it go. And then on the last one, we're going to inhale. Exhale, pull it into 30%, and then we're going to let it go. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to keep that core engaged. And we're going to move into our mobility. So using your chair for assistance if you need to. Take your right foot forward, standing on your left leg, but making sure we're not locking that knee out. We're going to rotate the ankles. Change direction. And flex and point. Excellent. Bringing it back down. Switching sides. Rotate. Change direction. And flex and point. Excellent. Bringing it back down. So we're just going to go into foot pedals now. So resetting that posture with your feet. And we're just going to jog the knee forward, keeping the toes in contact with the floor, and the heel's going to come up to the back. Dropping down and then peeling the other foot up and back. And just alternating slowly, nice and controlled, focusing in through the nose with the breath, out through the mouth. Shoulders remain relaxed, posture remains tall. Excellent. One more on each side, ensuring that we are even, and then bringing it back to center. Arms down by the side. We're just going to do a couple of side bends, so nice and tall. Inhale, exhale over to the side. Inhale and exhale. So it's literally just going down the side. We want to keep it nice and straight. We don't want to be tipping forward or tipping back. So just go with your own range of motion. And bringing it back to center. Rolling the shoulders back. If it feels comfortable to, bring your hands up to the shoulders and do some circles with the elbows. And then full arms all the way up and then all the way around. Obviously, if you have any issues with your shoulders and you can't do a full range of motion, please just stay with the level that feels comfortable for you. One more. Excellent. And relax. So keeping that posture, we're going to go into our balance now. So standing on the left leg, using your chair or table, whatever you do have for balance. Reset that posture, engage that core if you've let it go. Taking your right foot. Level 1 is keeping the toe in contact with the floor. Level 2, slightly out in front of you. And then level 3 is bringing it up to hip height. So I'll just show you from the side. Toe, slightly up, and then bringing it up. Hold that position, let the breath flow, keep the shoulders relaxed, find your focal point. Bringing it down, and then we switch sides. Use your chair if you need to. And bring it down. We're going to go one more time on each side. That's it. Rest it down and then switch sides. Okay, so we're going to take the leg out to the side this time. So level 1 is toe in contact, level 2 slightly up, level 3 just slightly leaning a little bit more or taking our arm off. Hold the core and let the breath flow. Switch sides, tap it out, making sure that knee's not locked, and lift. posture, breath flowing in through the nose, out through the mouth. And switch. If you want to, you're feeling confident, try taking your arms out in front. If needs be, just pop that foot back down on the floor or rest your hand on your chair for assistance. Switch sides. Remember to work at your level. So if you've not done this before, you're a bit unsteady on your feet, have at least a toe in contact or a chair or something sturdy to hold on to at some point. Excellent. And rest it down. So I'm going to take the leg out to the back this time. So just come slightly further away from your chair just so you can lean forward. Nice strong posture, cores engaged. We're going to inhale and we're just going to slightly tip at the hip. So we're not bending the back, that's going to stay nice and straight. We're going to tip at the hip. Level 1 is the toes in contact. Level 2, hands on chair, foot off floor. Level 3, we're going to take it up and hold the position and breathe. Inhale and exhale. Keep that core strong. That magnet's still there. And bringing it back down. Switching sides. Inhale, exhale to lift. Bringing it up. You'll always have one side that's slightly stronger or more wobblier than the other. This is my wobbly side, so I can feel my foot going. Bringing it back down and switching. Last one on the balance. Excellent, and rest down. Okay, if you need a drink, grab a drink at any point. Obviously we should stay hydrated throughout. Okay, so we're just going to do a little bit of mobility work. So we did this one last week. We're just going to take a step forward as if we're walking. Back heel, back foot comes up so you're on the toes. We've got soft knees. Our posture's still good, our core is still engaged. And we're just going to rock heel to toe back and forwards. Back. If you want, use your arms as momentum. Helps with the balance as well. Nice and gentle. And out. Okay, we're going to step back and then step forward with the opposite foot. Nice and controlled. Nice soft knees. Don't lock them out. Bending through the hips and the knees. Mobilizing the ankles, knees and hips. And if you're using the arms, just bringing them up to a height that's comfortable, that feels natural for you. One more. Excellent, and bring it back. Okay, so we're going to need our chair, bench, whatever. Okay, so standing in front of you or behind your chair. Find that posture reset if you need to. Remember, pop your feet together, turn the toes out to 10 to 2 position, and then line the heels up with the toes. Soft knee, so we're not locking the knee out. It should just be a nice, gentle, soft knee. Shoulders back and down, hands rested on the chair for stability. Inhale, exhale, engage your core. Inhale, exhale, slowly come up onto your toes. We're going to go into calf raises. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. exhale to lift. Keep that going in your own breath, in your own time. If you want to, and you feel that you've got good balance, you can take one arm off, or you can take both arms off. Go as high as feels comfortable for you. We're going to do 2 more. Excellent. And then just a little jog out. So keeping this posture, we're going to take our right foot back. And I want you to automatically just squeeze your right butt cheek. Okay? We're going to go into a kick back. So slightly tip at the hip, using your chair for assistance. We're going to lift and squeeze and lower. Lift, squeeze and lower. Squeeze and lower. Keep that core and the breath. Inhale to lower, exhale to lift. Inhale to lower, exhale to lift. Give me 2 more. Excellent, bringing it back and switching sides. Reset. Again, don't lock that leg out. Engage and lift and squeeze. That's it. So it's your bottom that should be doing the work. Keeping that leg nice and straight. Keep that core engaged, shoulders relaxed. 2 more. Squeeze and lower. Squeeze and lower. Excellent. Okay. From here, we're going to do a hamstring curl. So nice tall posture, shoulders down, hands in front. Inhale. I want you to just tap, keeping the knees in line. So the knees are in line here. And just tap the toe just slightly behind. Nice tall, core's engaged, and we're going to just squeeze that heel towards our bottom. Should feeling it in the meaty part of the back of the leg. Lift and lower. Really use your mind-body connection with these movements to focus on where you're wanting it to work. You don't have to go too high. If that's comfortable, then that's fine. Remember, we should not be in pain. We should feel the muscles working, but there should be no pain. Okay, and squeeze and lower. Switch sides. Again, make sure your knees are in line. Posture's nice and strong. Inhale, exhale, engage your core. Inhale and squeeze as we lift. Focus on the hamstring at the back. That's it. Squeeze and lower. Squeeze and lower. Letting that breath flow. So we exhale as we lift. One more. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to stretch our calves out, so taking the right foot back, heels planted. Okay, we want to make sure our toes are pointing straight ahead, so look down. If your toes are pointing outwards, shorten your stance until your foot is nice and straight. Then push that back heel away from you. Leaning into your chair if you have to, or your bench, whatever you're using. But pushing that heel away. Just let the breath flow. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Slowly come up, switch sides. Check. Toes pointing straight ahead. Soften the front knee. it. And then pushing through that back heel, push it away. So your chair's here for assistance. We're not pushing through the chair. We're just using it to stop us from losing our balance, wobbling all over the place. The push should be going through the back of the heel. So you're feeling that stretch in the calf. And slowly come up. Okay, we've worked the hamstrings as well a bit, so I just want to show you how to stretch the hamstrings. So this time we're taking the right foot forward, and then we're going to bend the back knee and just sit down. Sit back, use your chair if you have to, and then just reach down towards the toes until you're feeling a stretch in the back of the thigh. If you want to deepen the stretch, bring the toes up. If it's too much, just pop the toes back down on the floor. Slowly come up and switch sides. So step forward, bending this knee, straight, keeping this one nice and straight. And when it feels comfortable, bringing the toes up. If it feels too much, put the toes back down. And slowly come up. Alright, so we're going to move on to our upper body now. Grab a drink if you need one. Okay. Okay, so a new exercise today, we're going to go swimming. So reset that posture. Okay. Weight through all the 3 points of your foot. Soft knees, neutral spine, shoulders relaxing down. Bring your hands together at the front. Elbows at the waist. We're going to push out to shoulder height, squeeze back and bringing it back down. Up, out and back. I'll show you from the side. Elbows at the side, hands together, pushing it up and out, squeeze it around and bringing it back. Pushing out, round and down. I really want you to feel like you're pushing the water away, or you're pushing a wall or a door open that's really heavy, so you're feeling that resistance in the muscles. Think of that mind-body connection. Think of what you're using and what you are doing. Bringing it around. 2 more. Excellent. Relax. So we did these in the warm-up, but we're just going to do a few more. We're going to do our side bends. So reset, nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale, we're going to slide it over. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Keep it going. Just go with your breath, with your flow. Just making sure that we're staying nice and tall as we come over and as we come up. We're not letting our head fall forward or our chest, and we're not leaning back, so we're not putting any pressure in the back. The core is engaged and the shoulders are relaxed and down. The arms are just down by the side, and the hands just sliding up and down the leg naturally. Give me 1 more on each side, ensuring that we are even, and then coming back up. Okay, so we're going to do a tricep work here. So we're going to work the back of the arms. Okay, so I want you to take your hands onto your chest, and your elbows should be in line with the shoulders. Okay, we can either squeeze and alternate. As we push back, we're squeezing the triceps. So imagine that. So focus on which muscles that you are working when you are doing the movement. If you can, do both arms at the same time. If you can't hold your arms up, okay, at this position, you can take your arms behind you and you can just squeeze them back. All depends. If you've got any shoulder issues, the latter one may be the easier option. So just find whichever level's comfortable for you and squeeze and back. Squeeze and back. Exhale as we open up the arms. Inhale as we bring it in. Exhale to open. Inhale. 2 more. Excellent. Okay, just give those shoulders a nice little shrug off. All right, just a little bit of a jiggle there, just loosen everything up. We're going to stretch our shoulders to stay nice and tall in our posture. If you are feeling tired, you can do these seated down as well. We're going to take our right hand onto our left shoulder, using our left hand onto our right arm, and then using that left hand to push it off, so we're getting a stretch in this shoulder. And just breathe. Switch. Left hand, right shoulder, right hand, left, avoiding the elbow joint, and then just pushing that hand off, so we're deepening the stretch here. And again, just inhale and exhale. Excellent. Relax the arms, take your hands, either hold the hands together or interlink, whichever's more comfortable for you, making sure that we're not bending, we're not lengthening I should say, or straightening or locking out at the elbows, so we're keeping it in a nice circle. Drop the chin to the chest, and then just pull the shoulder blades away from each other. Inhale and exhale. Give me 2 more breaths. 1 more. Excellent. Relax it down. Take your hands behind your back or place your hands on your lower back. Squeeze the elbows towards each other and open up the chest, nice and tall. Inhale and exhale. Just try and imagine that you can get those shoulder blades a little bit closer together. And relax. Excellent. Well, I hope you've enjoyed today's session. Okay, we're going to do 1 more deep breath in. So just want to make sure you've got nothing above you. I've just stepped forward of this lamp. Okay, so we're going to take a breath in. Okay, slightly bend the knees. As we go down, inhale, bringing the arms up and over. And down. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Excellent work today, everybody. I hope you've really enjoyed the session. Please feel free to leave some feedback in the comments section, and I'll stay here for a couple of minutes just to see how everybody's getting on. Okay, don't forget